This is what happens when you mix photography with an FPV drone that has LEDs. I took mine out at night, set my camera to long exposure, and this is what I ended up with. Honestly, they turned out better than expected. So let me show you how you can try this too. I've got to call it because I'm getting absolutely destroyed alive by the mosquitoes. We're trying to get out of here as quick as possible. This is super painful. So recently I picked up the GEPRC Cinelog30 V3. I know this is a bit of a mouthful, but it's a great little cinewhoop for flying indoors. And it has these LEDs which you can turn on and off, but most of the time we're flying during the day. So then it hit me, why not use this creatively? We can either use it for flying in tandem with our friends, chasing them, or for instance, if you watch DRL, the Drone Racing League, they usually have LEDs to indicate the player colors so you can follow your favorite drone racer. Or in my case, use it creatively. So today we've come here to do some light painting, but with the FPV. And I'm at Larnaca Salt Lake, sun's gone down, so we're just gonna wait a little bit more and then we'll send the drone and see what we can capture with this. As someone who enjoys both cameras and drones, this felt like the best of both worlds. And if you're into both, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. As a simple explanation, light painting is essentially a photography trick where you use long exposure to capture trails of light. And it's usually done with like a flashlight or whatever, but in my case, we're just using an FPV drone that has LEDs. So for setting up, you want to try and find a cool spot, ideally if you can. So as an example, we are at this cool abandoned bus. The sun's obviously that side, well, it's set now. So there's loads of abandoned buses, and I thought this would be a cool spot to do some FPV light painting, just hovering between the buses with a long exposure. Ideally, you want more space. It's quite tight here, but we'll see what I can do. If I do power loops, it might be difficult to see unless if I get it perfect, it'll be like a vertical straight line. I'm getting picked off like anything right now. The flies are so bad. Now you don't want total darkness. And as you can see, I'm gonna have that issue because there is no street lights here. However, that being said, because I knew this place would be like this, I actually bought my CF100 light, so this should hopefully give me some light while we're here with the buses for the long exposure. So camera settings, here's the camera right here, and I will record with the iPhone if I can, or I'll come around the other side. Right, so you can see Cinelog's there, we have it ready to go. We're just waiting for the sun to dip a little bit more. So ideally, with the camera settings, as you can see, that is a lovely shot with the buses. It's actually looking good now. Now we want to shoot in manual mode, so I'm going to switch this to manual. We're in photo mode. So as you can see, this was what I did last time. So it's saying we're overexposed at 20 seconds. So we need to adjust the aperture. And the ISO is at 50, which is great because we don't really need anything higher. But we're at f18 for 20 seconds. So technically we can do a test now to see if we can get some good light trails here. I've composed the shot. So this is kind of what the settings you want to know. You want to put it in manual mode, complete manual mode. You want to have a long exposure. So if you're going to fly, I would say anywhere from 10 seconds onwards. Obviously, the longer you have it, the better. I've got it at 20. This has been ideal. It gives me enough time to fly. And then just adjust your aperture. So technically you want to adjust it so it's the multimeter's reading around 0. ISO as low as possible. I've got my ISO at 50. So you could go to 100, but that just means we're going to overexpose a bit and I need to close my aperture, which won't be enough. So 50 is good, and then I can open up to f18, and this is perfect. Obviously, if you're doing this solo, you're going to want to give yourself time. So I've got it on a 10-second timer. I don't know if this is coming up. So you can see here, there's a 10-second timer. So the minute I touch the button, I have 10 seconds to obviously get the drone off the ground and flying, do a little loop or whatever, and then come back, check the image and see what it's like. Obviously, the darker it will get, the more I would have to open up the aperture. But it's dusk right now. The sun's set around before 7, so it's been 15 minutes after sundown. So I want to try and get a few practice runs, and then we can check out some photos. So while you're enjoying this segment, why don't you let me know in the comments down below which ones of these photos you like and what other ones I should create down the line. Oh, and if you enjoy videos like this, I'd appreciate a like. It will tell YouTube to recommend it to others. And if you like watching content on drones, photography and gear reviews, then hit that subscribe button and join a community of like-minded people. Now you can do this anywhere, there isn't anything specific, but for this video I actually wanted to find some cool places. However, because of the challenge that I had when flying the FPV drone, during heavy winds it makes it really challenging to do certain shapes. So I had to wait when the wind was calm, and I had to wait for the sun to set. So I had a very small window when trying to film this video. So I had to do it over a few separate days. Ideally I wanted to do one at the beach, but I just didn't have the time personally. But the Larnaca Salt Lake one, that was really cool. It was really open, but there is no ambient light, and I forgot my CF100 light to take with me to provide some light. So once it was complete darkness, forget about it. I only had my phone light here to provide some sort of light, but I couldn't see anything. Now the bus stop, as you would have seen in the beginning of this video, I got eaten alive. I wanted to shoot more photos there, but it was just impossible. Like, it was getting absolutely destroyed. Oh my days, that is painful. We're trying to get out of here as quick as possible. Honestly, the experience right now of making this video, as you can see, it is dark, and just even a couple of shots, I was like, nope, we have enough footage and enough examples. I'm panicking here because of the pain. Like, it's just my legs right now, just forget about it. See, no light. The things you do for a video. Holy shit, that was painful. Oh. When I recover, we'll continue the video. Okay, once you've taken a bunch of shots, obviously make sure you review them in field to check that, one, you've captured what you wanted, or do you need to reframe your shot, change your lens, longer exposure, etc. Take what you got, put all your photos into your editing software of your choice. I'm using here Lightroom, and then this is where you can be creative. So don't worry about the colors having to look the most stock from what the camera is. Be creative. At the end of the day, you're just using something creatively. So if you want to change the colors from red to green, or you know, add more pinks and blues, go ahead. These are the ones that I have edited with my presets. I will leave a link in the description box down below, and I think they came out great. This one here, where I was doing the barrel rolls, looks absolutely fantastic, especially when you cropped it up. It just looks so smooth. I'm actually considering of turning this into a framed canvas. Don't know, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Now, if you have the GEPRC Cinelog30 V3, go ahead, try it, and then tag me on Instagram, because I'd love to see what you create. And if you don't have this drone with LEDs and you have another one with LEDs, do the same. Go out, try it, tag me on Instagram, because I'd love to see and share your work as well. And if you want more behind the scenes content on this channel, creator tips, and just more positivity to spread around the community, then subscribe to my weekly newsletter called Weekly Focus. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see my review on the GEPRC Cinelog30 V3, click here. And if YouTube recommends, well, whatever it recommends here, I'll see you in the next one.